This is Dawn of Wisdom. I'm driving in my car. You can hear the rain coming down hard. I love it. I am heading home. But before I get home, I wanted to talk about a little something. And the reason it came up is my podcast before this was on my anxious avoidant attachment. And I was thinking how we don't really understand our trauma until we begin to do the work. We live a life where we just exist. We run around, we run chores, we do things. But how often do we just sit with ourselves and ask ourselves why we are certain ways that we are, why we're triggered? It's so important that we recognize our triggers, and I guess that's what I want to talk about, those triggers. We don't understand them until we begin to do the personal work. When we begin to explore the inner child, to me, the little girl inside of me that needed so much love and attention and needed to feel safe. And in order to do that, we must do the work. And it's work. It's fucking hard. Things come up. You now recognize them. And while you're being triggered, you're asking yourself, you're exploring it, you're not ignoring it. And it hurts. It brings up shame, and it brings up things that you would like to not bring up. And that's where we just kind of move on. We do our normal daily routine, but we never really stop and do the work. And I would like to encourage all of you to stop and do the work. It's worth it, you guys. It's so fucking worth it. It forces you to see parts of you that shadow stuff that you don't want to really deal with. But when you do, when you recognize it, when you start to do the personal growth, when you ask yourself and you want to know why something affects you, why something causes you shame, why something makes you feel a certain way, jealousy, anger, fear, whatever it may be, can you get through it? That is the only way we can get through and grow, is by living through it. You can live your life, I think, ignoring all of it, living in a codependent relationship, living just pretending through life, working, doing what you think needs to be done, not doing hard things, getting upset and angry and not quite knowing why. When we begin to explore that little child, it makes sense. It just makes sense. You start to understand why you respond the way you do, why you react the way you do, why you feel a certain way, why an emotion or feelings come up. You begin to understand them when you begin to do the work. So my wisdom for today is stop, take a deep breath, go on a walk, and ask yourself, how do you improve and become a better person? The part of you that is your shadow is something you need to love. You need to love the parts of you that you really don't like. You need to forgive yourself. Number one, forgive yourself. You need to figure it out. It's a one-man job. There is nobody coming to save you but you. I like it. And I'm older. I'm so glad that I see this before my life is gone. I want to love more. I want to be a kinder person. I want to be the beautiful person that I'm meant to be, and the beautiful person that I am, shadows and all. I am a good person. And I like that about me. I have integrity. I am truthful. I'm honest. And getting this stuff out, talking about it, God, then you can make changes. You can begin to see the beauty of yourself. You can begin to grow. You have a better relationship with people. You have a better relationship with your family, your friends. You less codependent. Oh my God, I've done podcasts on codependency. As much as I love being closer to people, I also am less dependent on their response, reaction, how they feel about me. You become a whole person. You become to see everything about you, and you learn to love it all. You need to fucking love all of you, because it's you. I can't stress it enough. We want to avoid those parts of us that we don't like, when in fact we should be embracing those parts of us, because you guys, they are you. They're you. When we don't like something about ourselves, we don't like us. Knowing it, embracing it is the way to change it. It's the way to change it. I love you guys. I love whoever's listening to this. I'd love to talk with you. I'd love to speak with you about whatever's going on. I know how I survived through my traumas, and I know what works for me. That's all I can go on. And the number one thing is I have an awareness of my good, my bad, whatever it may be. I have an awareness. And I like that about myself. I like that I know that. You take things less personal. Things don't bother you like they used to. Because you know that everybody has something they're working on. Everybody has their issues. Whatever someone's going through, that old saying, has really nothing to do with you. Their reaction to you, what they say to you, it's them. It's a reflection. And knowing that helps you not to take things personal. Just work on you. Work on you and let everything come together. I love you guys. Thanks for listening, and have a great day.